So I'm back here in RCSB and I'm kind of out of money, so I gotta sell the Gangsta Burb to keep this project going and to get back on the pre-runner project. I'll just go ahead and start it so the battery doesn't go down. So my sidekick, old Cole Flo, went and joined the Navy. He's doing great. He's almost done through boot camp. I'm so proud of the kid. He's doing awesome. 87 degrees in the shade. I think I'll take it. It's an overcast day. Time to get some work done on a Suburban. So, Gangsta Burb hasn't really been in a bunch of videos because I'm kind of done with it. Been driving it around and I was averaging about 14 to 16 miles per gallon and 8.1 liter, believe it or not. But it started kind of going down and I didn't understand why. Well, I figured it out. Check it out. Here's the evap canister. And if you pick it up, you can see the camera's picking. There it is. All the BBs, the bag inside of this thing has busted. The vacuum from the engine has sucked those black carbon BBs in every vacuum line it could fit into. So I spent a whole day just blowing out vacuum lines, the ones on top of the gas tank and the ones, because this truck has two gas tanks, so it's a 2500. It's got a 10 gallon and a 29 gallon also. So, and then the line that goes to the evap up on top of the intake for the engine. So you could kind of jiggle the plastic line and hear gravel BBs in it. So I blew that line back, then took the one off by the tank and blew it back, and then got all the way back to the evap canister and blew it back. And with everything blown out of the way, instantly, the truck has pep back in it. It feels good again. It's kind of fun to drive, even though it's a 7,000 pound 2500 Suburban. So like I said, come up here and this plastic cover just comes off. Here's your evap thing. And when I flick the plastic line, just right through here, when it's moving, I could just hear all those little carbon BBs up in it. And I was just like, man. So yeah, it really took me like 3 hours to blow all the lines out. But now the truck's got vacuum again and the system's circulating. Like I'm no longer getting the Titan gas cap code. And when I go to the fuel pump, I can fill it up with gas and not have to sit there and just kind of like squeeze the handle just a little bit. It used to take me 20, 30 minutes to fill up from half a tank. So that's been fixed. Evap canister's good. Gas mileage is back up. I was getting down to around 10. It's like, man, something's wrong. I changed the spark plugs in it. I did all kind of stuff. And it turned out it was just the vacuum evap canister. So let's go up in the air with it. Put y'all on a tripod here. And go to the back and take care of this evap canister. Now, some auto parts store wanted like $200 for the thing. My favorite place, the Bay, you know what I mean? 40 bucks, done. Here's the rear gas tank. And you cannot blow air in this valve and black shit shoots out of this one. So I'm gonna take it off and here's your problem. Because through all these lines, all that black carbon stuff was in it. And there's like a pickup unit in this tank and it's vapor locked. So the reason you can't fill your gas tank is this one can't breathe to the next one and it shoots the air out the filler neck. So we're gonna take this apart, blow all this out, and this and all your lines clogged up from all the carbon BBs is why. There you go. Blow all the dirt off of it, but then we can blow this out with the airline. You can change all your external parts all you want to, and so you unclog your lines in this in the rear tank, you're just pissing in the wind. Let's see if we can take these hoses off and get this thing out of here. It's never easy, you know? That one's off and then the big one in the back. This runs all over the top of the tank and kind of links it all together. So no more carbon BBs in this thing. And once we get the carbon BBs out of that fuel housing on top of the other tank, and that's able to breathe, then we should be able to go to the gas station. Oh, he heard something.
BB's in the tank.
Yep, look. Carbon crap in the tank. But this neck right here was so full, we couldn't get anything through it. It's got a rear float, rear pump. We're gonna go ahead and clean this up, put it back together, take a ride to the gas station and see if it'll accept fuel. But we believe we have figured out why in the hell this thing will not take gas. I bought the truck like this, and it will be fixed when it goes to this next owner. All right, so I got the gas tank clean after blowing all these lines out. We got another one in there, let's see, but it does a loop and it's like a pickup to the back each corner. Then you gotta get under the truck, drop the main gas tank, and there's another vacuum evap line. And let's see, so up under here, this line right here, this goes to your main gas tank vent, and it does a big loop all the way around. Here, it's so tight I wish I could show you better, but this ends up going to your back and shaking it. See, there are kind of bridge points on here, and I can hear all that carbon stuff all up in here, and it's taped to the line. There you go. So I can take and pull this off. It goes to this, which is the other fuel pump. So more than likely, all this is gummed up with the black carbon stuff too. I'm gonna blow all these out. I can tap on it. I can hear it in there. So I'll get all this out, and I'll show you what it looks like. And it's up under here. We'll blow that stuff out next. And here it is out, and all that loops back around the tank itself. But right here in this Y, you need to blow that out for sure. From here, how it comes around, goes in, makes a loop, and then this is the one that goes back to the tank, and it goes to the vent tube. So I'm going to blow all this out with the air gun. And then I got to take out the fuel pump from in the tank and blow that vent out because it's packed full of black crap too. There's the job. That's why it's $1,200 at the shop. So then the last thing we went and did is we undid the line that goes to the front of the gas tank, which is right where the torsion bar deal is. It's where he's getting at.
Behind this cross member.
Yeah, in a special place. And then it goes to metal lines, and then it goes back to the plastic line. Check out my sketchy ladder. You gotta stand up here to get to it. So you climb up here, and we shot air in this, both directions, until we got nothing out for about 15 minutes. And I had taken this off and blew it through, so it's got no BBs left in it either. And now we are ready for reassembly. So there's just no way I can get this camera in here and show you what I'm doing. But just to show you all what I've done, we got the gas tank hanging, so we get to the top of it, and the transmission jack. The rear gas tank completely out, and all of the evap lines completely cleared of the black carbon BB stuff. Put it back together, take a ride at a gas station, and see if we did it. It's also got a new evap flapper and a new charcoal canister. Sorry I can't show y'all. There's really nothing to do but just hands and elbows all into place. So I'm gonna put it back together and go to the gas station. The exhaust sounds better, the truck's gas pedal is way more responsive, and I just know my MPG's gonna go back up. Now to take it to the gas station and see if I can hold the pump wide open and just fill it with gas and let it breathe. Because before I had to hold it half click, and it took me like 20-30 minutes to put gas in. It's ridiculous. So I believe that's my fix. All the lines are blown out, I got all the carbon out of the lines, and time to go to the gas station and see if I fixed it. We're at the gas station. Usually would have clicked by now, so see here and see how much it takes. We're still clocking. I think I got it. So just blow all the stuff out of your lines. I'm just gonna let it fill up and catch you when it clicks. It totally clicked by now. Still going. Ain't clicked off yet. I call this a win, y'all. Fixed the slow fueling problem on the 05 Suburban. Blow out your lines. Huh? We got them everywhere around here. So that's it, 27 gallons. 4 clicked off. That's a fix. Appreciate y'all watching Modified, man. Check me out. Check out all my playlists. If you want to see some car shows, we just hit up Scraping the Coast, and there's a ton of custom stuff over there. So, yeah, we're gonna call this a win. Drop both your gas tanks, blow out all your lines, and that's a wrap, man. So we got a full tank of gas. The air is blowing cold and didn't click off the pump. Burb's ready for sale. You can get the lights on the dash, brakes feel good. I'm gonna take the drop off of it and put it back to stock height so it can be used for towing like its intent. Put the drop on for the Scraping the Coast, just kind of be a little lower than this thing was up there in the air. So I'll take the 7-inch drop off and I'll put it back to stock height. Got the gas tank situation figured out, and man, I'm gonna hate to get rid of this thing. It's only got 180,000 miles on it, and it ain't got no problems, ain't got no leaks. Just I don't need it. I don't need a Suburban. It's just since Charcoal went off to the Navy, it's just me, the wife, and the little one. So this was supposed to tow my Scarab, which sits 6 people. It sits more than 6 people, but you could put 6 people in luggage, drag the boat down to Miami and do a poker in the Key West. That was the original plan of this, but kind of funds ran out. The RCSB project took a little precedence, and I'll be back to the modified shot where it's balling right there. Balling in RCSB and the pre-runner project. Oh, we're gonna call this a win. Changed the evap canister, evap purge solenoid. Just blew out the evap purge solenoid underneath the hood and cleaned out all the charcoal carbon pellets from the lines. Truck cranks up, feels like it has a little more pep. It's got better vacuum for sure. And we'll see if the gas mileage picks back up. It was getting like 18 on the interstate and like 14 around town, and I dropped to 10. And then I couldn't put fuel in the tank anymore. So, man, something's up. So that's what was up, and I'm gonna check and see if fuel mileage goes back up. Appreciate y'all watching Modified. I try to do a video every week. This was the Gangsta Burbs vacuum line system, evap system, and that's how you fix it. You blow all the lines out and you change the charcoal canister. Catch you next week. Thanks for watching. Later.